Welcome back to the channel. If you are returning, welcome. If you are new, I am the Blunt Reader. This is going to be an intentions reading for your person being a romantic partner, a love interest, friend, family member, co-worker, business partner, whoever. Please keep in mind that this is general, and because it is general, it cannot and will not resonate with every single person who is watching this video. If you would like to book your own personal intentions reading, you can do so by going to my website at thebluntreader.com. That information is down below in the description box. I will be closing out personal readings starting February 17th. So if you would like to book a reading with me, you have up until then to go ahead and secure your spot. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading, Scorpio. What are the true intentions of Scorpio's person? What are their true intentions, Spirit? We have the Knight of Cups. What are the true intentions of Scorpio's person? We have the Tower. What are the true intentions? We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Five of Wands. So when I look at this Tower, I don't even feel like this Tower situation is as a result of you or your person per se. It feels more like an external factor that's trying to kind of ruin the relationship or the connection that is here, especially with this Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. It could be, you know, that your person is listening to other people, or at least one other person in regards to your relationship, and that's kind of leading to this Tower situation. But I feel like it more so has something to do with something external, not necessarily, I mean, it has to do with you two, but it feels like some outside force influencing the relationship in some kind of way. Please clarify the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. Please clarify the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. Nine of Swords. Somebody overthinking, overanalyzing the situation. Again, could be going to friends, family member, or at least one person that they're talking to, possibly about what's going on in the relationship with you, that kind of has them confused or has them jumping to like end the relationship, or, you know, coming at you about something. It just feels like it has something to do with somebody else, essentially. I don't necessarily feel like it's a third party in the romantic sense. I just feel like it could be, you know, some nosy ass friends, a mama, somebody. And it's kind of getting in your person's head. And that's leading to this Tower situation. Because I feel like what your person wants is to be with you. With this Knight of Cups. That's their intentions. But something else is going on that's kind of getting in their head or getting in your head. Please clarify the Nine of Swords with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. Why is this Nine of Swords here? We have the Five of Pentacles. It also feels like with this Tower situation, this could be something that has already happened. You've had separation, but you know that you both ultimately want the same thing. This person is wanting to reconcile with you. You want to reconcile with this person and kind of work through it. But, you know, because you talk to your people about what happened, or they talk to their people, they may be being influenced not to work it out. Because, you know, with this Five of Pentacles energy, it's like my mama has always told me, like, when it comes to your relationship and what happens in your relationship, especially if somebody did something wrong, if you go and tell your family and your friends what this person did or what happened in the relationship that either led to you breaking up or getting into an argument, like, you may forgive the person that you're with, but your family and friends, they're not going to be so quick to forgive like you are, because it's not their relationship and they don't have feelings for this person. And most of the time, they're trying to look out for you. But I feel like that's kind of what's going on in this situation for some of you. Like, this person wants to be with you, they want to offer you something, but there could be somebody in their corner who is kind of persuading them not to give it another chance. Please clarify the Tower. Like I said, it could be the mama, because I get mama energy with this Queen of Swords here. That look like somebody mama. Please clarify the Tower. I also feel like, in terms of this Five of Wands that's here, this person may be defending you against whoever is, saying whatever they're saying. So, for example, if you don't get along with this person's mama and their mama is talking a little reckless, like, they may be defending you. They may be defending you against their friends, like it wasn't just their fault, it was also my fault, like we both played a part in it. We have the Star here, the Hangman, the Emperor, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands. So it looks like y'all went through a lot. Whether it was actually a lot or you just perceive it as a lot, this Ten of Wands says that something was overwhelming, something became a burden, somebody was hurt in the process. But I also feel like there's been growth, there's been change with the Emperor being here, the Star card being here, the Hangman. A lesson was learned from this breakup, this blow up, this argument. There has been growth. But again, I feel like, for example, you and your person got into this huge argument. Maybe you broke up, but maybe you didn't. Whatever the case, you got into this argument. So now, if you live together, you might have went to your parents' house, your family house, a friend house, or this other person went to their people's house because y'all needed to get away from each other because there was this huge blow up. Or maybe you're just not talking if you don't live with one another. But you telling your friends, your family, your mama, whoever what happened, this person may be doing the same. And it's like, once you get out of this Tower energy, once you really start to look at the situation, whatever has hurt you, even though you probably was talking hella shit to your friends about this person, like they did this, this, and this, in the moment, because you were still upset, because you were still hurt, it's how you felt, and it may be how you feel now. But it's also like you realize that it wasn't just this other person, that you also played a hand in this situation. It's an opportunity for you to learn and grow and kind of transform into this Emperor and the Empress. And now you're like, okay, look, we had this big ordeal. Maybe you broke up, maybe you were on the verge of breaking up, but you realize that this is something that you still want. But it seems like somebody is maybe being influenced by their friends, their family members, or at least one person not to go back in this situation. But I feel like your person definitely wants this, like without a doubt. It's like, yeah, we had our problems, but it's not worth throwing away the whole relationship. I feel like this person wants to begin again. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. We have the Magician. Please clarify the Magician. Every time I see this particular Knight of Cups card, it just gives me the energy of a soldier. And when I think about soldiers, I feel like this is somebody who's very disciplined, very persistent, very much so going to do whatever it takes in order to get what they want. like, I'll use all my resources in order to get you back, in order to work on this relationship. I'm willing to do whatever it takes because this is something that gives me wish fulfillment. I don't care if your mama don't like me. I don't care if your friends don't like me. I don't care what they have to say, because at the end of the day, it's not their relationship. It's our relationship. And I feel like this person is very much so determined to kind of get things back on track. Like, this is a lot of darkness. This is a lot of heavy energy over here, but then you start to move towards the light. And I feel like whatever has happened has been difficult. It did hurt. Maybe you were arguing a lot and it became overwhelming and you threw in the towel. You had a huge fight, something to that extent. But then you got to a period where you were kind of overthinking and overanalyzing. Maybe you went to talk to somebody, you told them what happened, and now they're just like, no, you shouldn't go back because remember, this person did X, Y, and Z, or they said this, they said that, and you're like, yeah, but it's still worth it to me. And I feel like that's what this person is saying. I feel like you two feel the same about each other. Like, you know the feelings are there. You know the emotions are there. This person is determined to get back to this wish fulfillment, to get things back on track. I feel like that's what you want as well. But there may be some sort of outside influence that is kind of making it difficult for things to come together. Please clarify the 9 of Cups. We have the 9 of Wands. 2 number 9s. 9s are about endings. But I do feel like this person wants to start over. Like, you're not the only one who was hurt in this situation. 3 of Swords. We both got wounds. We both got scars. We both said and did things that maybe we didn't need to. However, we both know that this is a good relationship. Please clarify the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. Told you. 6 of Cups. Because this person wants to reconcile. It's like, yeah, we could have handled that differently. It didn't need to get to this point. Like, but we can't change what has already been done. The only thing we can do is work on making it better. And I feel like this person is very much so determined to do that. Again, with the Magician, like, willing to use all resources, all avenues in order to get you back, in order to work on this relationship. So I feel like that is what their intentions are, to work on this relationship, get back to this place of being happy, being fulfilled. There may be, for some of you, some sort of outside influence that may have an impact on this reconciliation coming together, but I don't feel like it's going to block it completely. Like, you're going to come back together if that's what you want. And I feel like it is for those of you that I am connecting with. So there you have it, Scorpio. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends and your family. Subscribe if you have not. Turn on your post notification bell so that when I post a new video, you are notified. Again, if you would like to book a reading with me, you have until February 17th to do so at thebluntreader.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thebluntreader. And I'll talk to y'all next time.